Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to finally be doing my everyday school makeup routine, which is actually fitting because I have class in about 2 hours. So this is actually how I'm going to be getting ready for class. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is just like regular, just going with my blurring primer. I usually put this again all over my like more pore areas, even like on places that I'm not going to be putting any like product, just to still get that kind of like blurred effect. And now I'm gonna go into my brows. As you can see, I have like none. And days that I want to like make it look like I have the most natural brows, I actually use brow powders. Other than that, I'll use a pencil. Like my favorite is the Morphe one. And so this is the, like, look how old and scratched off that is. I got this a while ago in like an Ipsy bag. I use this shade right here. This is by, I think, City Color, and this is like, I think it just says bold brow, and this is in medium. I honestly don't know if you can still get this on their website or not. I got this over a year ago. When I first started my brows, I used to only use this one, the lighter one, just because I was like really scared about actually filling my brows and making it super noticeable. But now I actually go into this one. I'm gonna use my Morphe M158 brush. This is like my favorite like spoolie ever. It's like so big and bushy. I love it. And I love how fine tip this little angled brush is. And then first thing I like to do is kind of, here, I'll zoom you guys in a little bit. And so the first thing I like to do is just get up, underline the underneath my brow. And honestly, sometimes if I'm scared I'm gonna get too much pigment from it, I'll just dip into it and then just do like 1 or 2 like dabs on the back of my hand. Okay, so I just have that slight underline, and once I do that, and I just start up at the front and just start making hair-like strokes by the front of my brow. And then I kind of just like go back into my brow and do kind of the same thing. And then once I have like my brow a little bit filled in up here, then I start to go back and kind of fill in the tail. Lily, come here. Come here. Come over here. Come to me. Come here. Hi, baby. Come here. Oh, dear me, big girl. Say hi. Okay, so then I just kind of brush that out, which honestly, for me, oh, I got cat hair in my nose. Thanks a lot, Lily. For me, like brushing it through is the same thing as like blending it. So then after I brush through, I kind of go through again and make like little brush strokes. But yeah, that's basically how my brows look. So that's this brow all complete. Again, it's not like anything super crazy or defined or anything. It's just like a more of a natural looking brow, as if like how normal brows look without filling them in. I just have to spend a little more time on it because this is how mine look without filled in. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this brow off camera and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the brows all complete. So now I'm going to use my Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I like to use this because I feel like this, it gives me the most natural look and most natural finish. So I'm just going to put this like right under my eyes. I'm not going to go super crazy with it. Just honestly like that. And then I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender, and this is already wet by the way. And I just love how that just like brightens and smooths my under eye. And obviously, as you can tell, since I'm using concealer first, I'm not actually going to be using any foundation. I just do that because I feel like just a nice layer of concealer right under my eyes really just does the trick. I feel like I'm okay with the rest of my face. Now, if you do maybe have some more blemishes or some more problem areas and you do want to kind of cover that up, you can totally go ahead and have like a small layer of foundation or whatever if that just makes you feel better. On days where I do have breakouts, I think right now my skin's okay except for like right here and like a little bit on my cheek or whatever, but I do have days where my skin is broken out, so I do like to put like a little layer of foundation just to kind of cover those up. Before I actually set it, I'm going to put on my highlighter, and I know most people don't really include highlighter in like their everyday makeup routine, but I do, and I use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is the liquid one, and I think I have Prosecco Pop, and I really like these liquid ones because they do give more of a natural look. Like I do like having a little bit of a shine, and so I do reach for like liquid ones over powdered ones because I feel like they give a more natural look. And then I'm just going to pump a little bit on the back of my hand. Really, you don't need a lot at all, like not even a full pump. And then I do have this little like face beauty blender. Like here's the regular one, here's the little face one, and I do use this for this specifically, or any sort of like cream face products. So I get a little bit on the bottom of my beauty blender, and then I just kind of put it on the high points of my cheeks and kind of blend it out. And see, I feel like that gives a really pretty, like, dewy, glowy look without giving like that like blinding powder highlight. Okay, so once that's all on, I do like to go in with my like regular beauty blender and just kind of dab over it to make sure it's all nice and blended in. And then I'll get those creases out of my concealer if there are any. And then this is where I'm actually gonna set my face, and I'm just gonna use the beauty blender again. And I'm really only gonna set under my eye because that's really the only place I put concealer. Okay, and so when that's all set, I'm gonna go back over with that beauty blender that I had the highlight on, and then just kind of go back over my highlight a little bit. Okay, so once that's done, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my eyes, and this is my little Z palette, and I'm just gonna prep my lids just with a little bit of concealer. And actually first I'm just gonna set my lid with this like really like light bone shade right here, and this is called Full Zip by Colourpop, and I'm just gonna use that to set all of my eye, just to make sure throughout the day my eyes don't crease or anything, because I do have like oily lids. And now I'm gonna use that peachy shade right here, which is by Colourpop as well. This is called Lay Low. Really just gonna honestly dust this like everywhere. Just my crease. I'm gonna press it on my lid just to add a little bit of color onto my lids. And like I really only went into the pan once. Okay, so this is about how I wanted, just a nice like little wash of color. And now I'm gonna do my lashes. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I just have a Revlon eyelash curler. And then I'm gonna use my L'Oreal telescopic mascara. I know people don't like wands like this a lot, and honestly I don't either. This is like the only mascara that I like a wand like this. But I do like how it lengthens my lashes. Do you see that? Freaking mascara. But my tip for that, when that happens to you, is to honestly just let it sit there and dry. Because if I try to do it now, it's going to smear and it's going to make everything worse. But I'm just going to let it sit there and dry, and then once it's dry, I'm going to use a spoolie and then just kind of like scrape it off. See, boom. Look how easy that was. I think I have a little spot here too. See? That was very painless. Honestly, that is really my makeup. And then I'm going to put on just some gloss. I'm a really big gloss girl. My favorite is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. And obviously this doesn't last as long as a lipstick, so I just like to throw this in my backpack, and then I can just reapply it throughout the day. And then I'm just gonna set it with some setting spray, and then I'm just gonna use the Smashbox So Chill Coconut. This is the one that collabs with Nicole Concealio. And then let me dry it a little bit. And then that's really it, honestly. There's not a whole lot to it. I like to go real simplistic when I am going to class and stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.